Hey guys, how are you? It's Jen Munoz here again in the kitchen, and we're gonna learn how to make beef and I know it's usually beef and broccoli, but we're gonna go ahead and do it beef and veggies because we have a whole mixture of different veggies we're gonna use. Alright, so what you're gonna need is either a deluxe stir fry or any type of veggies that you prefer. I'm gonna add some sugar snaps to this because it doesn't have it in the stir fry, some onions, and some broccoli, of course. Okay, I added extra broccoli because my kids love broccoli, so those are the veggies you're gonna need. You're gonna need a type of meat, protein, either steak, beef, or chicken, whichever you prefer. Mine will be beef. I have the milanesa that I preferably use. I'm sorry, excuse me. And I've already pre-cooked it, so this video will be a lot quicker. Okay, so let's get right to it. I also bought these two at Walmart. These are beef and broccoli. They're just like a type of seasoning, authentic Asian taste seasoning, so you can use, so it gives it more of that authenticity. I also bought some soy sauce. You can buy any brand. It does. I don't think it matters really. So I can't see any comments. Give me a second. Alright, let me go ahead and try to open this because I should have opened it beforehand, but I wasn't thinking. Let me get a knife real quick. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off with cooking our vegetables or cooking our meat, I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and put our skillet to a medium high, let it get warm. Welcome everybody, how's everybody doing? I don't know if anybody has commented. Okay, Lydia has. Okay, I'm using the actual YouTube app. I'm not using another app anymore where you would see like a box in front. So YouTube has given me the go ahead to make live videos now. So that's awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and do maybe a fourth a cup of oil right here in your saucepan. We're gonna go ahead and put in our meat. This was pre-cooked, so I'm just gonna reheat it up. And we're gonna add a little bit of soy sauce for right now, just to give it that flavor. Okay, about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I got my spoon. I thought I had forgotten it too. So we're just gonna kind of brown this a little bit and get some flavor into that. And we're also gonna throw in our onions. Okay, let's go ahead and do a half an onion. We just sliced it very thin. We don't need to cut it really small. You want your veggies to be kind of big and chunky in this meal. Okay, let's turn up that heat a little bit because it looks like it's taking a minute to get warmed up. I use this thing so much though. Oh, it smells good already, that soy sauce that I threw in there. So we're just gonna kind of fry it a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and start adding all of our veggies into there. If you have one of these and it's frozen, just throw it in the microwave for about 3 minutes, I'm sorry. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and just defrost your veggies so you don't have to be waiting for it to cook when you throw it in here. So, I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a quick video like I always do. So we're going to leave our meat off to that side, and we're going to, like if I was using another pan, so you guys can see a little bit better. Right there. Okay. So if I was using another pan, I would throw in my veggies on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit more oil because we're using a separate side. Excuse me. We're going to go ahead and open our veggies. Throw them right in here. This is my style. If you guys see that there's a different way to do it and you guys like it better, you guys are more than welcome to do it that way. But y'all already know I like to use a lot of veggies. I like to make it look full. So you guys are getting to know me a little bit. So we're going to put in those broccolis as well. We're going to mix them around in here, kind of saute them while our meat is cooking on this side, or reheating. If you are not using a protein that you've already had, you're gonna have to cook it throughout the week. And if you have cooked shrimp, you can use cooked shrimp. That's a lot faster. All you would have to add is just a little bit of the soy sauce to give it that flavor. These are quick, easy meals that I make, okay? My kids eat all this, so. This stir fry is so good because it has water chestnuts, carrots, everything. It has everything in there, minus the onion, but it's good. I like it. So we're gonna add a little bit of salt. My soy sauce is low sodium, so we're gonna put a little bit of salt in that. We're gonna put about a tablespoon just for now. Okay. We're going to add a little bit of pepper as well. The same, about a tablespoon or so, just to give it a little bit of flavor. Not much, you don't need much. All you're going to want is just for your veggies to kind of like brown a little bit. It will finish cooking off when you throw in your seasoning, your other seasoning. So it will kind of cook off. Let's go ahead and flip this meat over just a little bit. It's looking good. Our onion's already softening. How's everybody doing today? Whoever's coming in, welcome. I've already gotten ahead and I've made white rice on the side. White rice just takes either your 2 cups of rice and then 2.5 cups or 3 of water with a tablespoon or 2 of salt or to your liking, and then just about a 1/4 cup of oil, and you just let it all boil. Hey, I rhymed. I just had some bars right there. Just kidding. I tend to do that a lot. Maybe I should look into being a rapper. Just kidding. So looking good. Let me see if it's warm. It's not warm yet. I don't know. Me está fallando. I think this thing is already like, I need to buy a new one because I use it a lot. I'm going to leave it here for just another second. And in this same bowl, I'm going to go ahead and start putting in our packagings. Okay, let me get a fork. Because I also forgot a fork. I thought I had everything that I needed. So let's go ahead and put this in. My kids are going to be so happy. They've been wanting Chinese food. And I'm not saying that my food is like Chinese or nothing, but it gets pretty close to that flavor that you're looking for. And, you know, it tastes pretty good. And you can make a lot, obviously. This is the packaging that I use. You can find this in any Oriental department, either at the stores, at your grocery stores, or if you go into an Oriental store, sometimes they even have them. So, and the all of the directions are right here in the back if you need help or you don't want to come back and look at this video. Because I know it might take a little longer. But, yes, these are the ones that I use. They're really good. I like them. I like them personally. We're going to go ahead and add some soy sauce to this concoction, about 4 tablespoons. And then you can add at the end if you need more, okay? So don't put too much. We're gonna go ahead and put about 2 cups or a cup and a half of water. Yeah, about a cup and a half. Let's see how many ounces. That's 2 cups, I think. 3 cups. So about 2 cups. And we're just gonna mix it up like this. Make sure that all of your powder is not in chunks, or you see that? You want to make sure that it's nicely well stirred together, so that way when you pour it in, it makes a good sauce, okay? This stuff tastes good. There's still some pieces here, so we're gonna go ahead and keep whisking that around. I know it's not warm water. You could use warm water, but either cold water, warm water, doesn't matter, it'll work. Okay, there's no right or wrong for that. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up a little bit more. See how that's going. It's looking good because now our broccoli has some color to it. It's hot. So we're gonna go ahead and mix all this together now. And I used about a pound, okay? A pound of protein. So you don't need much for this. Unless you want more protein, then you can do more protein than vegetables. But what is a stir fry if you don't have enough vegetables, right? And don't put too much oil. You don't need too much oil. You can use olive oil. I just use regular old vegetable oil today. I forget to use my olive oil. Tell nobody. But it's all the same. It's all good, you know. All right, so that's looking good. We're gonna let it sit there for a second. And I'm gonna show you my rice. I'm gonna put some in a bowl so you guys can see what my rice looks like. This is what my rice looks like. It is jasmine rice. Like I said, it was 2 cups of rice, about 2 tablespoons of salt or less, or to your liking, about 1/4 of oil, and 3 cups of water. So that's ready. I let it cook for about 15-20 minutes, put it on high until it came to a simmer, and then I lowered it down to a medium low, okay? And then you just let the rest of it sit. So now that everything has been mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and throw in what's gonna make our sauce, okay? Everything seems to be good. And remember, you wanna throw in your onions with your meat, because that way, by the time you're ready to throw in your sauce concoction, your onions will be translucent and nice and soft, and you won't have to wait for it to get tender, you know? Alright, so let's go ahead and put this in. This is a fast, easy recipe, especially if you're already using a protein that's already cooked. Like the cooked shrimp, all you gotta do is put a little bit of butter, brown it, and we're ready to go. So it still had a little bit of that. Still had a little bit. We're gonna add a little bit more water to this. I'm just using bottled water for now. You can use right out the sink if you like. So I'm using about maybe 4 cups of water right here. Okay, about. And we're just gonna let it all simmer. Bring it to a simmer. And we're gonna taste it, make sure that there's enough flavor? Yes, there is. If you feel like you need more soy sauce, you can go ahead and put more soy sauce in there. And but do remember, once it starts simmering and thickening up, it might get a lot saltier because you already put soy sauce in your meat, and you know, it will release some of that soy sauce into your um, into your um, into your gravy for the season for your beef and broccoli. I cannot talk today. So we're just gonna let that simmer, okay? I hope you guys find it easy to follow along. I know that I don't cut everything, or you know, but I try to make them fast and easy in under 30 minutes, so that way you guys can cook and enjoy. You can be doing this and making your rice at the same time, so by the time this is done, your rice is done as well, and you can sit down with the family and eat, and you don't have to be waiting for something else to finish or something else gets cold. So give me a second, I'm gonna drink a little bit of tea because I've been talking too much. So again, let me show you the packaging. This is the packaging for those of you that just came in. This is in any grocery store, Oriental section. You can find these. I would say get 2 if you're gonna do a pound of meat. And remember, you guys can always add whatever vegetables you like to your beef and broccoli. You can use whatever protein. It doesn't have to be beef. It can be anything. You see how this is changing color? I don't know if you guys can see that, but the gravy has already started to change a brownish color, just like you would see when you go and order it from, you know, the Chinese or Japanese restaurants. So it's starting to change a little bit of color. I'm gonna make sure we flatten everything down so we can get a little bit of that good flavor. This should take about 10-15 minutes, not too long, okay? And then you guys will be ready to enjoy. Does anybody have any questions or have a request on something that they would like to see in the future in Cooking with Jen Munoz? I've been intrigued to see if anybody is looking for a special recipe or want to see something different. Because I know I do a lot of Hispanic or Latino dishes, but right now we're doing an Asian, and I just thought Asian, or I should say Oriental. Oriental dish. So this is our Oriental dish, and I just want to know more or less what, you know, my viewers are looking for, you know, in this this group or, you know, page, so that way we can go ahead and do a little bit of everything and, you know, switch it up a little bit. I know that if the videos get a little bit too long, you know, then some people lose interest. So that's why I have most of my stuff already ready or done, and it's just a matter of, you know, adding everything together and telling you how it's made in the process. So this is almost done. It's already thickening up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's probably not the best spoon, but there, it's getting there. And once it's already thickened up and nice and brown, you guys can go ahead and put it with your rice and you can enjoy. I don't know if I can see any comments, so if you guys had commented, I don't know if I'm able to view them right here, but I will go back and review everything once this live is done. Oh my goodness, my hair looks, my flyaways are looking all crazy. Okay, so we're just gonna wait. And we're gonna keep stirring, just, you know, a few minutes, keep stirring so that way it doesn't stick to the bottom of our pan. You don't want your sauce to burn either. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. think it's done because, yep, you see how thick that is? I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is done. It thickened up pretty fast. Oh, I have it on high, that's why. Whoops. Forgot to lower down to medium. So it cooked a lot faster. But this is ready to go, guys. That's why. I was like, wow, it's almost done, but it's alright. Everything's already cooked and whatnot. This one has water chestnuts. I love this mix from Walmart for the stir fry. It's got water chestnuts. It's got everything. So yummy. And you can always add extra soy sauce to your own plate, to your own liking. If you feel like, oh, that wasn't enough, you know, you can always add more. But this would be a very good, easy recipe for you guys to have for one of those days that, you know, you don't feel like ordering out, but you can make at home and enjoy a large amount for a low price. The vegetables aren't that expensive when they're frozen, I believe. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and plate this up and we're going to try it and see what it tastes like, if it's good. I mean, I know it's going to be yummy, but go ahead. So that's what it looks like up close. And I actually, like, it looks so pretty. I don't even want to eat it. Let me clean up this with the napkin real quick, but I was using it for the sauce. I'll just use it to eat. So here we go. They say a chef should always try their food, right? On live. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck, Jen. Don't burn your mouth, because it should be really hot. The last time I burned my mouth. I'm so scared. Oh my goodness. It is so good, guys. Alright, so it concludes our segment for my beef and veggies with white rice. Y'all, make sure you come back and check out our next live. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for coming in. And remember, put in the comments whatever you guys would like to see next, okay? See y'all soon. Let's see, how do I close this out?